Welcome to another series of C&R Talks, guys, where we've got Beaven Sibanda, the one with us today. And we are a proud supporter to be the brand behind his brand. So I think just kicking off, Bevs, is that I think tell the people a little bit about yourself, your history, what got you into boxing. I think everyone's really behind you and we're supporting you through and through, and we just want to know what the journey's been like.
The journey's been crazy, I'm a 24-year-old who grew up in Zimbabwe, but I'm based here in South Africa. I started doing karate at first, but then I always used to watch boxing movies like Rocky, and I used to watch a lot of Floyd Mayweather on the TV, so it just motivated me. So I always wanted to transition to boxing until one day I saw a coach who was training people at another mountain.
Yeah.
And I just decided if I can just ask him if I can hit the pads, those pads that you hold. Then he said, yeah, you can, but he was not looking, so he was looking away. Then the other guy, he stood and made me hit the pads. So when he just said these sounds like pa, 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 he looked back, then he just said immediately, you are fighting. He didn't even know my name, and it was like 3 days before, so I only had 3 days of boxing training. Then I went straight to the fight. That was my first fight and my first win. So from there I knew it was meant to be.
That was the sport, eh?
Yeah.
And that's it, eh? So you just hit those pads hard enough, eh?
Hard enough. He didn't even know my name. He just told me I'm fighting. He had to ask my name afterwards. Like, oh, what's your name, by the way? But he already told me I'm fighting.
And he gave you 3 days to prepare
3 days
for this,
to
eh?
prepare, yeah.
And you knocked him out.
I won the fight on points. Yeah.
Amazing, my brother. Amazing. And I think that's what motivates. And I think a lot of youngsters turn to this sport as well, brother, is that to actually either take them out of something, and either to try achieve something. And I think even on your side, Mark's been his manager. Give us a little story around Beaven and how that whole management process has been.
So I think just in general, management of fighters, of boxers, it's always tricky.
Yeah.
You either get, like in my case with Beaven, like the very humble guy that's come from humble beginnings, that maybe when you first meet them don't even realize how good they are.
Yeah.
Sure is the easiest and best guys to kind of work with because they don't realize how good they are. And then your problem lies in actually letting them know how good they are.
Yeah.
Because self-belief and the mental aspect of the game is something that's just so not thought of. People just think it's two savage guys getting in a ring fighting. It's really not. These guys are just human beings like us. You know, they bleed like us, they feel like us, they cry like us.
They're just skilled, eh?
Yeah. But there's a mental and a human aspect to fighters that I think just goes overlooked. It gets overlooked because we go to watch. It's from the beginning of time. You go to the Coliseum those days. People just want to see blood. It's blood sport. They don't understand that the guys that are fighting, they've got families. They got love. They got responsibilities. It's not they're just not two savages rolling.
Yeah.
So it's tricky, that side of it. And Beaven was one of those guys, young guy that came from Zim, a lot of guys that come from Zimbabwe and all other Congo, African countries. But he's just got an endearing nature, and I think that is really what attracted me to Beaven, and the fact that he can really fight. Let's not kid ourselves. You can be the most endearing guy, but if you couldn't fight, then it's a sad reality. He can really fight, and then he's endearing. He's humble. He's got that X factor. He's a good-looking guy. He speaks really well. As a manager, you look for guys that are the complete package.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have the best fighter, but you've got a good package. And you can bring them along and make something happen. In this instance, I've got the best strawweights on the planet.
Yeah.
And I don't say that lightly. I don't say that about any fighter. That is a massive claim. I'm making a massive claim. Beaven is the best strawweight on the planet.
Yeah.
There's no man that weighs what he weighs that can beat this guy.
Yeah, and hits those pads that, eh?
He's sensational. And then take that and you've got the charisma, you've got the ability to look good, to smile and be endearing. We have he's the real deal.
Yeah.
He says he's the one, and he
is the one.
Truly is the one. It's just about getting him there. It's a process. It takes time. you know, like I don't blow up fighters because your bubble bursts quickly and then it's a big inflation process to get you back there. So Beaven will probably have only heard this for the very first time, what I'm saying today. Like I don't, often, like that communication barrier gets trapped because you don't want to do that to someone. You don't want to let them know how good they are yet. But it's time that he knows from me, he's that good. He's the best strawweight on the planet.
No, and I think that's why we're backing him.
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful to have people like you guys getting behind him. And getting behind him at a time when the hype wasn't necessarily there. Like the hype is there now. It's getting there. Like we are very, very close to something incredible. And that's what's really beautiful. You guys have gotten behind Beaven before the hype, before the glitz and the glam, before the belts, before the number 2 position in the world. Like now, as a brand for you guys and for Beaven, like everyone's going to reap the rewards because he's going to be mainstream. He's going to be an international star. We just sit on it now and we wait a little bit.
Yeah, no, and hey, 100% even from our side, I think, is that, Callum over here always sings his praise extremely loud, you know what I mean, and that's why we back Beaven 100%. But I think, Bevs, we've got this nice little belt here, bud. So just give us a little insight on this, brother. How did it feel winning this belt? To actually achieve this?
It meant the world because I remember I always thought that, hey, when am I going to hold a belt? And the first time I got an opportunity to hold it, I lost it. And I thought maybe I might not get the chance again. And credit to Golden Gloves and my manager as well, for always pushing through so that I can get something. The time that I was fighting for this belt, it was also like a double moment for me because I was also honoring my late sensei who died. Was also like a father to me, and then also getting to hold the belt for the first time. So like I really felt proud and I was happy. It was an emotional moment for me, and from then that's when I just wanted to get more of them.
No, that's amazing, bro. And I think it's for young people that are actually entering the sport to actually see that, and they can know that they can strive for this. Is that obviously you've got to be skilled, you've got to be gifted, and number one thing, you've got to have luck on your side as well. It's like all 3 in 1, is that, and congratulations on this belt, my man. This is a phenomenal achievement. Obviously this is only the first little step. We're going for that WBO gold, brother.
We're going for all of them, to be honest. Like I said, I think he's the best strawweight on the planet. So it's just about getting the first one and then looking for unification and then becoming a global superstar. Really, I don't say this lightly. I truly believe Beaven has the capabilities of being a global superstar. And sometimes holding the reins is important because you can't just let the horse fly on its own. But he's got a great team behind him. He's got really good guidance. He's got people that really love him, with regards to Callum. There's a really good team and a good structure around Beaven. And in doing that, often what happens, when you have a good team, a team kind of dictates where you want to go, and we're not doing that. We're allowing Beaven to tell us what he wants, how he wants it, which isn't always easy. And you'll feel like sometimes you're not doing a great job. But I think everybody's in their own space has got a great conviction of that they're doing their best. You mentioned the attributes you need. Another thing that he's got is the hardest working kid you'll ever meet. To find someone who can be so consistent, so just so hard working, so disciplined, and that's going back to inspiring the youth and stuff. That's what he can truly do, because even in anything in life, in the business or in boxing, that can get you through life. That can make you successful. You don't have to be the most talented guy or the smartest guy, but showing up for work every single day, putting things in plan, working towards and striving, you get there. We've all had
eventually,
and eventually get there.
Sure.
So Beaven has got the talent, we can't lie about that. But what he has more than talent is this incredible desire to be great, and this determination to get up every single day, that commitment, that consistency that it takes. It's a really hard sport. It's the hardest sport in the world, to get there. And he's got that, and that's the true inspiration for anyone, not only the youth, for a guy that's out 50 years old that feels like life has passed him by. This is the kind of motivation you need, just a guy that's willing to get up every day and do the hard grind, that crappy work.
Yeah.
Meticulous, same boring thing every single day. But, you know, that repetitiveness and that, like, grueling sacrifice is what gets you somewhere in life, like all of us have had to do, I guess, to
And
get
I
where
think
we
we
are.
saw that, eh? We saw that with your injury, my bud. You know, you came back, tenfold, brother. You know, is that you took that on the chin. You
I
know?
think maybe, Bev, can you just tell, because there's an audience that doesn't know
Yeah.
what happened a year ago.
Yeah.
So if you can just tell the people that are going to be watching this what actually happened a year ago and how that process, what happened and the process thereafter and the recovery and the learning from it, you know.
You know, I remember the day every time, and the time it was on the 3rd of September, just a normal day, the gym preparing for my fight to defend my title, this beautiful title. Then I was sparring, building up to that, I was, you know, having like tight calves. My calves were tight from running. I ran too much because I wanted to be so fit for that fight. Then when I was sparring, like I had a snap, like it was so loud, like a gunshot. You know, I actually looked back to see if it's like, felt like someone hit me. When I realized there's nobody, I knew that something is wrong here. So I've never really knew what an Achilles rupture is. So when I was down, that's when Brian Mitchell told me that, you snapped your Achilles, you're gonna be out for long, and I knew that, oh my God, what is this? So I was still thinking that there could be ways to be done around it. You know, when they were taking me to the doctor and stuff, I'm thinking that I'm fighting. They might say it was just a mistake, it's nothing, because the people in the gym, they're not doctors. When I went there, then they scanned, then they saw that it was an Achilles snapped. I'll be out for probably 10 to 12 months. Yeah, my heart broke from there. I remember I was crying. I went home, I cried again. Then my operation was scheduled for the 16th of September, you know, and I credit to Golden Gloves and Marco Nivi, Rodney, for putting their monies together so that I can have my surgery. Then I had my surgery done, you know, my dad, Callum, he took me to his place because there was nowhere where I was staying. I was alone there. There was nowhere I was going to be able to handle all of that, you know. The bathing, he made sure I put a chair in the bath. I was bathing, sitting, you know, and the food, you know, they were giving me food, everything. I was just lying down, you know. When I want to eat, they would just bring me food, anti-getty, you know. And, you know, I was around great people. What I can say the most about this injury was it was mentally challenging, you know, but when you have people that are so good around you that keeps on like reminding you who you are, you're gonna come back from this, you know, it means a lot. You know, I felt alive. Like, even though I was going through the worst, that was the worst time of my life, I felt like, no man, I can manage this, you know, I'll come back from this, because the love that I got, you know, even though I lost some people, but I really knew that people were around me, like were around my corner, and for that love, you know, conquered everything. It made me come back from this, and that was it. You know, I had a long rehab. I was doing rehab. I was training at home. Even Kalam can tell you, I used to go with my boss lambs and dumbbells. You know, they were watching me doing it because I couldn't stop training, because that's the only thing. Because I live boxing. You know, when that was taken away, imagine being told that you're gonna fight in 10 months, and I'm taking a day at a time. The days will be long. I wake up tomorrow, no, you know, I have 9 months, 29 days to go. It's a lot, like, so I was bored, like, because I just want to get active. I would be training with one leg, with crutches. He would be warning me, don't do this, don't do that, because I would be trying to get notes, trying to move, box with the crutches, but I couldn't do that, you know.
You got into trouble a couple of times.
I got into trouble. He kept me on the right track, because I think I would have re-ruptured it, because I was trying to speed up things. But this Jane also told me to people, you know, that patience is so important. Like, something that I never had. I always want to rush things. Even my manager knows I want the biggest title, I want this next, but patience, good things come at the right time, you know. This thing taught me patience. I have to wait, I have to sit, I have to make sure everything's settled, because I didn't want to re-rupture it again. So I was following the doctor's processes and everything, going for my rehabs. And I had incredible doctors as well, Dr. Truda and Dr. Evan and my bio Keegan. They made sure that I'm all taken care of, and you know, it always comes to love. Those people in love made it easier for me to do the whole process, and that was it.
No, and I think you've definitely grown from it. I can definitely see that, Babs.
Yeah,
you know?
I've you know, the best part about it is, you know, sometimes as fighters we only think, you know, we have sponsors. you only think the only time you can appreciate a sponsor when they fight, they see you looking good, you fight, and they say thank you, and that is it. But I realize it's more than that, you know, because when I stopped fighting, I was realizing, what am I gonna do for my sponsors now that I'm not fighting? And are they gonna stop helping me? And then they see that. Then I saw that these people are still backing me. You know, like Pokerbet, C&R Brands, and Skynet, which also came in the picture. They're still helping me. You know, so made me realize these people, I owe them more than I think. You know, it's not just about fighting, and the love that they have. You know, they always supporting me, injury or no injury, good or bad. They are behind me. So it made me appreciate my sponsors more, knowing that I am just a vehicle and they are like the fuel. Once they stop putting the fuel, I will not move anywhere. I'll just be stagnant at one place. So yeah, it taught me a lot, mental strength. That's why I'm thinking that I'm fighting next time. Like, what's this guy gonna really shake me with? Because I've been through the worst. Like, I've been through the worst, and I say it deeply because there's nothing that can face me, nothing can shake me, because this was one of the worst injuries, and now I'm back.
No, I think that's great, brother, and I think that's testament to that whole saying, brother. If you want to go quick, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together, brother.
That's true.
And that's why you need the support, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why we are here to support you through and through. And I think all your sponsors are your manager, your dad, Callum,
Yeah.
So, and that's testament just to your good nature, brother, and your positivity through everything.
Yeah.
So well done on that, Bev. And I'm excited to see this fight, brother.
Yeah.
You know, because exactly like you said, nothing's gonna test you right now, bro.
Yeah, nothing is gonna test me, and I want to make one thing clear. When I'm going to fight there, I fight alone. I fight in the ring, it's just me and him.
Yeah.
But I'm not fighting for myself. I'm fighting for you guys, for my sponsors, the people that put in the effort, the people that love me. You know, I can't wait to walk out and see all the love of the people that I know that they beg me. That's the people that I'm going to fight for. So the guy who's coming from me doesn't know that the people are molding behind me. Like, I'm fighting for them. So those are my people. If you're trying to break their hearts, I won't let you do that, because when I get beaten, their hearts are broken.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do by all means to make sure that those people are happy, and they are gonna be happy on the 27th.
No, that's amazing. That's amazing, Bev. And we are to support you through and through. We're gonna be shouting, brother, in that crowd on Thursday, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll bring a microphone even.
Like, I've been saying to a lot of my friends, like, everyone's quite excited. Like, my son, he's 9 years old, and like all of his friends are like, the Bevan's like their idol. There's no one better than Bevan. To them, like, he's already like the greatest.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it at like a soccer practice, and they were saying, no, so everyone must be excited, the whole world must be excited. I'm like, everyone is excited except for the guy that I think has to fight with.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's any excitement. I think he really does know what's coming. Like, I think as a fighter, you know when the water's a bit too deep for you. And I think he knows that already, which is not a nice position for him to be in, but everybody else is excited.
No, that's exactly it, brother. And you take him to those deep waters, my man. And that's it. And then you put him to sleep.
That's going to happen.
But I think, Bev, just a big thank you from our side, my brother, is that, you know, thank you for always repping our brand. You know, is that we behind you. The whole of C&R Brand Solutions is behind you, Roo. And we just want to wish you best of luck for this fight, brother. And we're going to look forward to celebrating with you, bro, on Thursday. But thank you very, 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 very much, my brother. Cool.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. And like, just from my side, I just want to extend that thank you. I don't always, get involved in like the thanking and all of that from a management perspective. But I think it's like important, and it would be a miss on my part if I didn't thank you guys, and I mean Kellen and yourself. And it goes a long way, like more than I think you guys even realize at times. It goes a long way to get a guy to the top. It takes time, and it takes effort, and it takes a lot of like backing and love, and more so, like he said, than a monetary sponsorship or like that backing. It's these moments that are important to us. Like a candid conversation, a laugh, the invite to a chair in the bath, like those kind of things are you can't place like a monetary value on that. And just from my side, I just want to thank you guys. And I know the journey will be a long one and a fruitful one. But just consider this the first thank you of many.
No,
Yeah,
no.
thank you very much.
And also just seeing from my side, Beaven, we spoke a little bit earlier, is that it's not just a journey for you,
Yeah.
right? It's a journey for us,
Yeah.
you know. And from inception of this relationship that we've had, I think it's been an incredible journey for me personally and for C&R.
Yeah.
You know, to see you change, you know, from being, you know, literally on a small stage,
Yeah.
going onto a big stage.
Yeah.
And you've grown a lot. You're an
Yeah.
incredible young man, you know, and
Yeah.
you know, you're part of the C&R family, you're part of my family,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of love for you, Bev. There's a lot of backing, and you give back to us what we give to you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And thank
Yeah.
you for that, because you know it's a symbiotic relationship here, and the love that you show to us is the love that we show to you. You know, and thank you, you know, for being a part of this journey for us too. You know.
100%.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but let's get it now, eh?
Yeah, now no more emotional talk.
Yeah,
Let's go
yeah.
smash something up on Thursday night, please.
There we go.
That's what we have for.
But awesome, guys.
Awesome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Awesome.
Shot.